having official opening of this global forum on migration, which is led by France. France has been the chairman for 2023-2024, and we as Zimbabwe are participating and are leading tomorrow a session on labor migration, and I am the co-chair of that session. Today was a very busy day. After the official opening, there was a high-level meeting of ministers which was looking at climate change and migration. A lot of the people who are moving, we know that they are moving from their areas because of conflict in the main. But climate change has now come on stage. Your flooded areas, people are moving out internally in their own countries, and in some cases drought has induced a lot of migration from one place to the other. Then there is the migration from within a country going outside a country. They can be going there because they want to go and seek employment, or they are going there because, like in the island states in the Pacific, the islands are now being flooded. And we were being told about Fiji and other areas where some of the islands have disappeared, and people would have had to be moved involuntarily. And those who are moving voluntarily because they are refugees and they want to go and seek asylum, all this is migration. And what we were looking at, how can the world accommodate these people so that they can be productive. They can be productive in two ways. In the area where they are coming from, when they are now working in another country, they can send remittances which are good for the development of the country and supporting their families, but ultimately also they can invest in the country of origin. In the countries where they go to, they have benefited a lot, especially for us in Zimbabwe. The people who have gone to the UK, the health care system, especially for old age, is run by a lot of Zimbabweans. And at the higher end, you have doctors, you have nurses, you have social welfare officers who have migrated. Yes, they are giving development to those countries. In our neighborhood, in Southern Africa, the SADC countries have always existed based on migration. That migration has favored countries which are stronger in terms of their economy, and South Africa, Zimbabwe, and other countries in the region. Botswana lately, because of their stronger economy, have benefited from migrants who have come from neighboring countries. And we need to integrate our policies. And we had an opportunity to talk to bilaterals. And for instance, we talked to the Angolans who are willing to have people come and train their own people so that they can continue to speak English the way Mozambicans have now trained themselves to speak in English. But at the same time, we also should be learning Portuguese, especially our diplomats, and the Angolans have said they have a diplomatic school where Zimbabweans can come and learn Portuguese bilaterally. So these are the issues that we are dealing with. And because migration also involves our immigration departments, we have the Deputy Minister of Home Affairs and officers from the Department of Immigration, the Department of Registration, and we think this is good for Zimbabwe so that we can learn how to cooperate in country in order to deal with migration in coming into Zimbabwe and going out of Zimbabwe, and how to treat those who